Hey camp friends, I'm Mitzie.
And I'm Chandler.
And we are here today to answer two questions that we're getting quite a bit these days.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to start. And the question that I'm getting quite often is, what happens to camp after the Light the Fire appeal? So you may remember back in May, we launched a Light the Fire appeal for $1.8 million to bridge the gap to Summer Camp 2021. And I am delighted to tell you today that we are at 1.65 million of that, and we haven't.
That's awesome.
I know, it's so great.
So awesome.
We have until the end of May for the rest of that to come in, and we have some pretty cool stuff coming in May that we'll be sharing with you closer to time to help get us over that really awesome goal. But I want to explain what happens after Light the Fire, because that's the question that I'm getting. So in a normal year, non-COVID,
Yeah, what's normal?
non-COVID year, about 50% of our revenue would come from programs. So Summer and God Spa and Women on the Range and Wild Women, those types of programs. And then another 25% comes from hosted ministry, from folks renting our facilities when your council comes or your youth group comes to do your own retreats. And then the final 25% comes from development, from our camp friends who give on a regular basis to this ministry. When we set the $1.8 million goal, we actually included that 25% that we would need for those 12 months inside of that goal. We added to it to help compensate for the 75% of revenue that we lost. And we made up the rest of it in other ways by cutting expenses. So as we go forward after Light the Fire, the answer is we keep going. We keep going because our ministry is supported. Every gift that a donor gives, that you give, goes directly to pay for children's faith formation and for leadership development. That is what every gift pays for. And so as we move forward, we'll continue, as we did before, raising money for our annual fund, for our normal ministry needs that we have on a regular basis.
Yeah, and one of those ministry needs on a regular basis is getting ready for summer camp.
Yes.
Which all across the Southeast at Lutheridge, Lutherock, Luther Springs, and Lutheranch, we are getting ready and are excited for that. So the question that I keep getting, Mitzie, is well, how is summer camp looking?
Yeah.
Well,
registrations, you mean?
Registrations.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, first and foremost, when people say, how's summer camp looking? I say, awesome.
Yeah.
One, because this team here and all across all of our camps knows how to make this happen in a safe and healthy manner. That's the first thing I always say, because that's the question that leaders and parents should be asking us. The other thing I say is that, you know, at a lot of our camps, we got a lot of people registered late in the summer, and that's understandable. You don't want to be the first one in line. You don't want to be, and you don't know what's going to happen with schools maybe at the end. But we've got a lot of room at the early parts of our summer at all of our camps, and room left in all of our weeks at camp. So go to NovusWay.org and register today for our awesome, life-changing summer camp programs, because we know as we look around and see what kids are coming out on the other side of, kids that you have cared for so well through this pandemic, they're needing the socialization that camp gives them. They're needing the outside time that camp gives them, the time away from screens that camp gives them. All of these things are going to be such an incredible place for your campers, your kids, members of your congregations to be at. And one thing that a lot of campers haven't been in right now is church. They might have watched it online. They might have gone to some pretty distanced kind of stuff. And we're so grateful that people have been careful throughout all this time. But they've also missed those shouts from the pulpit of get to camp.
Right.
And so we want to encourage our leaders and friends to be reaching out on social social media, making a call to people in your congregation, sending them to our website. Let them know that camp is open. God is alive and here and active on this mountain, on the mountain at Lutherock, on the horse fields at Lutheranch, and by the lake at Luther Springs. God is there and active and waiting for campers. So we've got lots of space. Financial reasons shouldn't stop anyone from coming to
we
camp.
have scholarships.
We've got scholarships for everyone. So please come to camp. And hey, another thing that we do at camp is we train great leaders for God's world.
Yes.
And so we also still need staff for this summer. If you know a young adult who is coming out of this pandemic, is just looking for a way to plug right in and make a difference in the world, connect them with us. Send them to NovusWay.org. Send them to your favorite camps page. They'll find a way right there to apply. We need leadership staff. We need counselor staff. We need the people that are going to help us make this a safe, fun, and faith-filled place to be in just 8 weeks.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's hard to
Just 8
believe.
weeks. Yeah.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
But we're really excited about it, and we hope you are too. Please go to our website. You'll see all of our health protocols there. And if you have any questions about it as a parent, as a pastor, as a leader, as a camper, call us here. Email me. We want to talk about how we are working to keep camp healthy and safe so it can be fun and faith-forming.
Yeah, and you know what I know, Chandler, is our friends at home last year when we said, hey, it's time, we need your help with this thing, you all rallied so much. And now children at home need to hear from you that camp is important and that it's an option for them this summer because they may just not know that. And you saying that could make all the difference. So we both thank you so much for everything that you do for this ministry. We can't wait to see you back in these sacred places. And just thank you, friends. Just thanks.
Thank you all, and we can't wait to see you at camp.
Yeah.